Tackling the teacher shortage in a great way. There is a brand new program making a difference. It's creating new teachers and also new principals, and it's working.
I'm very passionate about this program. It has given my family an opportunity that otherwise wouldn't be available to people that talk like me, look like me, because I had plateaued in how much I had invested into my education. I have 2 master's degrees, and I was at the point where I can no longer afford this. And when this program came, doors open.
Let's open some more doors. We have the superintendent of schools, Dr. Tony Watlington, here, and also our program creator, Larissa Shambo. Thank you both for joining us and coming up with this.
Well, good morning. Our pleasure to be here.
So we know that we have a teacher shortage in Philly and everywhere, all of our counties. We need to get more teachers in our schools. So you created this program where money, grants are there to help people move to the next level.
That's right. In the state of Pennsylvania, over the last 10 years, there's been a 66% drop in those who are graduating from schools of education. So we know the best place to be able to find and build our teachers is within our own school district, with our employees who are currently working with kids in other ways, being able to invest in them and pay their tuition to go back to school.
So they're a teacher's assistant and they want to move up to getting their teacher certificate.
Absolutely. They're already in the classroom. They're already working with our kids as a paraprofessional, a teacher's assistant, and we're able to pay for them to go back to school or to go to school for the first time, depending on how many years of experience they've had in higher education.
And how much money do they get?
We were paying the full tuition. So we have 5 university partners: Drexel, Temple, College Unbound, LaSalle, and Cheney University. So depending on what the tuition is in that school, we pay the full amount of tuition as well as other fees like the application fee and things like that to make sure there's no financial barriers for their attendance at that program.
Well, that's a game changer. So, Superintendent, you know, it's really important that we have more of our teachers in front of our kids and they have more stability. How do you think, what are you seeing already with this program in its infancy?
I'll say 3 things. Number 1, this shows that when we work together, we can find solutions, even though the pipeline of teachers in Pennsylvania is down by 66%. So I want to commend Jerry Jordan, president of the PFT, and Chief Shambo and the School District of Philadelphia team for coming together and trying to find innovative ways to get us teachers. Number 2, what I've seen is that our people understand that the single most important factor, according to research, in improving student achievement is a quality teacher who's stable over time. And so this initiative is off to a very good start. Very thankful for the partners. And I think we had 80 teachers year 1. We just poured in another $1.7 million this year, so we can get an additional 75 teachers next year.
And it's not just teachers. We're also moving people up the ladder. We need to create the next leaders, people to be in charge of our schools. So there's also money and efforts for principals?
Yes, there are aspiring principals programs in the district, and that's important because the research says the number 1 factor in students improving their academic learning is the teacher. The number 2 is, guess what? The principal. A highly qualified, stable principal over time. So we have various programs in the district to help principals get the mentoring and support and to be mentored by a star principal so that they have time to really become a good principal.
So we're going to look at people that are already teaching in our schools that want to move up the ladder. So what do they get? When they apply, what will they get then? Their enrollment at, where are they?
So there's one program, the Leadership Pathways program, that we launched this year with 30 individuals where we are paying $25,000 in tuition, either to a Temple program or a University of Pennsylvania program. It's really investing in our employees who we know are already committed to our students so that they can take it to the next level to become school leaders.
I want to hear from someone else that's already started the program that we spoke with. I think it's at the teacher level. Here's what they said.
I just want a kid that looks like me to go like, oh, I can do that. I can be a teacher. I can be a principal. I can do other things. I can have a business. I can do all of the things and I can succeed at it because their success means everything to me. And again, like how they feel and what they want out of life means something to me. And I know I'm only in 2nd grade, but they have really big brains and they want a lot of things. And I make sure each and every day to make sure that they understand that they can accomplish every goal that they have.
And it's so helpful when we have people from the community that all have buy-in to help our kids, because we all got to, you know, solve all these problems and help our kids together. And we want them to stick around, though. If somebody does this program and they sign up, what's their commitment on the back end?
Sure, they have to stay with the district for at least 2 years, but we know that many of them will stay for a lifetime.
Thank you.
And I just want to add,
Yes.
it's important that we support these teachers and principals when they go into the classroom or into the schools. And I also want to say it's not just about getting more teachers and more principals. We have to diversify the pipeline. We must recruit more African American and Latinx teachers in particular. And so I'm really pleased that Cheyney University is one of those historically black colleges and universities that are that's participating in this initiative. And we're going to do everything we can to really grow that strong partnership with Cheyney, Temple, Drexel, LaSalle, and College Unbound.
I think it makes such a big difference. I've been out at the schools where they have a whole pipeline of program that has black male teachers, and boy, does that make a huge difference when kids can get to see, you know, I can be this, I can do this, and that can just be life-changing.
I love the national story about Martin Luther King High School.
Thank you guys so much. We did it locally too. I was out there.
I know, that's right. Very good, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. We're just, you know, all trying to do this together to help our children.